I think that we have gone to a place where if the media can't be trusted to report the news, then that's a dangerous place for America.
White House Deputy Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders this week hitting the media for what she called the constant barrage of fake news. Fake news is a favorite term, as you know, of President Trump. But what you consider real and fake in many cases has become a question of where you're sitting and who you're listening to. In our Sunday Spotlight, NBC's Hallie Jackson goes inside the increasingly polarized American media culture that has us talking past each other.
Network television's first daily half-hour news program.
Back then, there were 3.
Sit back, light up a Camel, and be an eyewitness to the happenings that made history in the last 24 hours.
Before breaking the news down to the views that we choose.
I don't know how we have a conversation with each other when we're not speaking the same language. Is this an impossible choice?
For professional organizer Michaela Santin in progressive Portland,
it's 2:20.
It's NPR in the car.
Support for OPB comes from our members.
On her phone, Facebook. Her evenings, network news.
Most reporting nowadays would fail Journalism 101. It's so clear the media hates Donald Trump.
John Barry used to be part of the media in Redlands, California. He still starts his day this way.
I'll still read the LA Times, sometimes just for laughs, but it's getting so outrageous that they'll even put anti-Trump stories on its sports page.
But the self-described Twitter addict,
great to have you, Rush Limbaugh here with
now runs on the right.
The only political show my liberal wife and I can agree on is Morning Joe. But the rule is when Joe is not there, then I get to turn it over to Fox and Friends. So.
Is this the right deal for Democratic senators?
I would not watch Fox News because it would drive me insane. And it would make me angry.
Today, so many choices, but many reflecting a single point of view. Easier than ever now to limit the ones we listen to, often leaving us in so-called echo chambers.
We are just not listening to each other at all because there are so many choices. It's like pick your own adventure, pick your own news.
And that is what Eli Pariser calls the filter bubble.
We live in kind of our own personal information universe that's been curated by websites like Facebook and Twitter based on who they think we are and what they think we'll want to know.
He points to 57 indicators that Google uses, for example, to sort what you see, based on everything from where you're sitting to what browser you're on. That could keep you inside your own news universe.
In a society that depends on everybody kind of having a sense of what's going on for the greater whole, that becomes a real problem.
And that is something both sides agree on.
It's hard to unify the country, though, with the news media being so split up. When I was president, you mattered a lot more.
Increasingly, we become so secure in our bubbles that we start accepting only information, whether it's true or not, that fits our opinions.
But in truth, it began...
I did not have...
under another president.
The Drudge Report is a media gossip page known for below-the-beltway reporting, and it's gaining a reputation as a growing irritant to the White House. You are, you admit, a conservative, and you have increasingly targeted the Clinton White House.
Well, I go where the stink is.
The Democrats and their fear-mongering.
What was once relegated to talk radio exploded on TV. The launch of Fox News in 1996, taking it to another level, fighting against what was perceived as a liberal bias in the media.
He's the guy that's on your side. I'm on your side.
You said you were on my side.
No, you got us confused.
But when administrations changed, the pendulum swung the other way.
I accuse you, Mr. Bush, of lying this country into war.
Today, even more tangled with the web. The result, what can feel like permanent polarization.
Oh, it's very easy to slip in that echo chamber. I mean, I've lost friends on Facebook, but right now we're just talking past each other. We're wired differently, we want to hear different things.
It's still not clear what the impact really is, but listen to this. A recent Pew study finds about half of us on Facebook and more than a third on Twitter say we have a mix of political views inside our network. Bottom line, though, in this deeply divided country, there's never been more opportunity to remain so. For some, leaving us red all over. For others, giving us the blues. For Sunday Today, Hallie Jackson, Washington.